Hey guys, Big J here with tndeer.com, and we're doing our recipe series, video series, and what I wanted to do is show you some of you guys some of the stuff that I do when I'm cooking the deer that we bring in, and hopefully you'll be able to use these recipes and they'll be as popular with your family as they are with mine. The first thing we're going to talk about is the deer itself. Everybody pretty much knows how to take care of their own deer. Whether you're having your deer processed or whether you're doing your deer yourself, we're very picky about how we process our deer. We don't put anything into the grinder or on our plate that we wouldn't eat. A lot of guys grind up a lot of different stuff. I cut a lot of sinew, a lot of tallow, a lot of stuff off of the deer to get down to the leanest part that I can. You do your deer how you want to, but I'm going to start here. Now, this is a back strap. I know a lot of you guys like to use your back strap and butterfly them and stake them and stuff like that. This is just how we like to do our back straps. We make different things out of them. Today we're going to be doing the souvlaki meat, and this also is not just a souvlaki meat. This is also going to be used on the deer hoagie recipe. So remember how we do the meat in this, because each one is going to apply to both of those recipes. So right now I'm going to show you how we cut our back straps. Our back strap is very lean. We've cut all the fat off of it, cut everything away. And what we're going to do is I take a fillet knife, like this here, and I just cut it very thin. Very thin. Paper thin if I can get it that way. And I'll go all the way down. Now, this is just half of a back strap off that 5-pointer that we were fortunate enough to harvest the other day. And what you do is you want to cut it all the way down until you get these thin, little, very thin pieces. Now, once we get done with that, what I do is I take a knife. This is a regular stainless steel butcher knife, not using my fillet knife, and I'll cut as if I was cutting onions or peppers or bell peppers or something like that. And what I'm doing is just basically tenderizing the meat a little bit. Now, a lot of backstrap, you can cut yours more or less however you want to, but this is the way I suggest to do it, because what we're going to do with this and if you want to see the consistency of this, you can come over and look at it. See that there? Not so much ground up as it is just tenderized real good. Now, I just cut a portion of that back strap, and what we're going to do here is you get it all and you put it in a large bowl. I've got a small bowl here, for example, of how I do mine. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to marinate this with some different seasonings. The first thing I'm going to use is garlic salt. I take my garlic salt, and I'm pretty liberal with my garlic salt. Then I take me some black pepper, and as you can tell, I don't really have a measurement to it. I just put it in there the way I want it. And then I'll take Italian seasoning, and I'm liberal with the Italian seasoning as well. I don't mind putting it on in there. I'll put a whole tablespoon, teaspoon of that in there. And then what I'll do is I'll take some olive oil. Just like that, because remember, deer does not have a lot of fat in it, so we want to have a little bit of oil in it. And I'm just going to mix that all up. I mean, really mix it up. And then what I'll do is I'll put that in a Ziploc bag, or I may just cover it and put it in the refrigerator. And I like to let it sit in the refrigerator for a few hours. Now, through the magic of iPadville here, which is what my wife is filming this on, you can see here that I've already got about a back strap and a half already done. And that's been sitting in the refrigerator for quite some time. And like I said, I just like to make sure it's all in there. Remember, olive oil, Italian seasoning, pepper, and garlic salt. And also, I'm not really afraid to throw a little chopped garlic in there, because I like a lot of garlic, but you can do it however you want. to use a chopped garlic, we use that in there as well. So this is the way that you're actually going to prepare your meat for both of these recipes, deer souvlakis and deer hoagies. Now, we're going to come back in just a minute, and we're going to actually show you the products that we're using to make the deer souvlakis. I'm going to make sure that my stuff's heated up over here. I'm going to show you exactly how I make them. Okay? If you'll follow this recipe, you're going to be loving life. Be back in a minute.